Namaste, friends. Welcome into the Soul Playhouse. I am welcoming you in not the third Saturday of January, but the third Sunday of January, as I have been working through many, many layers in my alchemical process. Yes, moving through resistance, listening to spirit insistence, and then showing up with persistence. So perhaps that little formula might work for you in any area of messiness that might be in your life. I mean, we are messy humans, right? So yeah, you feel resistance, you listen for insistence, and then you move through with persistence. Yeah. So I am very much still in my bear den, my bear hibernation phase, but also making good strides and creating new around this playhouse with a vision of the new programming that I am creating. And I had originally planned and thought it would all be running strong by now, and it's not. So I'm going the pace of grace with persistence. But take a little glimpse of a few areas that I have around. I have flower power, and our word of the week is going to come from the bird, our word bird. And, if you watch today's offerings, you'll see a few more little glimpses of things to come. I am centering and recentering, praying and listening to Spirit for how I can best be of service, how this offering can best serve you. And one of the ways is to make it shorter for you and me. So anyway, we are progressing here in the Soul Playhouse. And yeah, it's a messy time for humanity. I myself have been very emotional about things that have been happening across our nation, across our world, and in my own human heart, and coming into a new community and all of the things. So what always brings me so much comfort and joy is our Sacred Mother. Yes, nature is always our greatest healer, teacher, and soul reacher. Mount Shasta has been I've been enjoying a very warm January. And so this week I was able to get out to my favorite places, my favorite up close places, Hedge Creek Falls and Lake Siskiyou, and of course, right outside my window. This week, right outside my window, I kept experiencing Goddess Shasta in the mountain. I had never seen her there before. What? So maybe you can see what I am seeing. And for our nature field trip and our rock talk this week, I am going to show you some of the many, many faces that I found in the trees at Lake Siskiyou and in the rocks at Hedge Creek Falls and right outside my window with the Mama Mountain. So see if you see the faces that I see. You may find faces that I didn't find, and listen to see what those faces might be saying to your heart and soul. It'll be different than what I heard because we're all made different. Nature has so many wonders for us. So let us take some time now to be with some of our friends in nature. Hello? Bear! Aren't you asleep right now? Oh, you're calling to say there are many ways to stay awake. Wow. Yeah. What? Oh, Bear says when they hibernate, yeah, their breath slows down, their heartbeat slows down, but in the dream time, they still have consciousness and awareness. Is that right, Bear? Yay. Oh, Bear. What else? Bear says to stay aware that we are always spirit protected. Yeah. Thank you, Bear. Did you have any other messages for us? Thank you, Bear. We love you. Bear says to not only remember that we are spirit protected and that we are always growing our awareness and our consciousness, even in our hibernation times, and that also we can take care of ourselves by slowing down. Aren't those good messages? Yeah, thank you, Bear. Oh, so good. Yeah, Bear reminds me of being a mama bear when I was Jeremiah's mama bear. Well, I still am, but when they're little, it's very different than when they're adults, of course. And I'm also reminded of how, as a mama bear, we never want our children to suffer. We never want our children to be in pain. And I have often thought, and always, that our Creator is the same. Our Creator doesn't like us to suffer, and yet there is so much suffering. It's part of our human messiness. So lately, I have been feeling a lot of that human messiness with so much of what has been happening with us nationally, globally, humanly. And so, our song this week is from the open mic the other night at Harmony House in Mount Shasta. And I did something that I don't usually do. I kind of made up a song as I went along. And the good peeps there were playing some heartbeats on some sticks I brought and doing a little la la la. And so it's just an emotional outlet. But that's going to be our song this week. And I hope that you will la 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 along. Yeah, so you guys can do some heartbeats. All right, so Cheryl was speaking to this tonight, first off. I think we owe, in some degree, to our friend Shambhala, who loves to just make it up as he goes. I'm making up a song. I have been, it's called Throwaway Songs. When you drive around and you sing and you just, you never write them down, but you just keep making up songs. So I've been doing that for a week. And so we're going to do some version of that right now. But you guys are going to be the heartbeats. And the voice. Oh, I know what I want you to do. I just want to sing La. One of the reasons I'm doing a sing thing at my house is because I love to sing with y'all. So let's just sing La. Let's start with that. La 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 la. Repeat that. La 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 la. Fuck eyes. La 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 la. La 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 la. And you can feel free because it's La. You just la la however you like. But we're gonna try to repeat that. La 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 la. La 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 la. When I feel scared and I'm all out of breath, and I look around and I feel despair, I look farther for those who care. 'Cause there's more of us than them. There's more that care than those who want to be. Brutality and cruelty. Come on, family, let's sing of the heart of humanity. Let's fly, la la la, la 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 la. We all have a beat. Right now moment and feel it in our feet, and we can be the heartbeat of humanity. Right here, right now, right here, right now. So let's hear, let's raise our voice and song in this right now moment. We all belong. We all belong. La 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 la. La 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 la. Just make it up. It's just one word. It's just two letters. Say la 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 la. La 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 la. So if you feel scared, when you feel despair, come right back to this right now moment where we're playing along, and we all belong, and we're all reaching deep for what we truly believe. We believe in love. We believe in justice. We believe in fairness. We believe in goodness. We believe in good. We believe in Renee. We believe in the heart of humanity. We believe in family. Let's sing it. Sing la la la, la 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 la. Let's hold every heart in this beat, and know we are one. We are one. We are one. La la la. Thank you, Heartbeat of Humanity. Thank you. Hello? Hugs are calling. What? Yeah, bear hugs. Oh, yeah, hugs are reminding us that no matter what emotional turbulence we might be going through, we can give ourselves a hug. Oh, that is awesome. Thank you, hugs. We sure love you. Yeah. Aw, we know how good it feels to hug a loved one or to hug a teddy bear. Yeah. Sometimes you can even take a pillow and hug it. I have a peace pillow. And I can bring myself to peace by hugging this pillow. But guess what? We have the power in our hands to hug ourselves at any time and to bring ourselves into heart-brain coherence, which is a state of peace and a higher way of being. So let's explore that for a moment. The neuroscientist and spiritualist Greg Braden had this little video that I caught, and he was talking about how when you take the science, like what HeartMath has been studying for many, many years, decades now, I guess, in how our brains and our hearts work together, that there are actually physical ways that we can activate that connection. It's called heart-brain coherence, right? And so it's as simple as just putting our hands on our hearts. That's step one. And even if we just do that much, that's like giving ourselves a hug. Try it right now. Yeah. It stimulates the response in our body that can give us oxytocin, which is one of those feel-good hormones. But it's a feeling of comfort. It's a feeling of safety. It's a feeling of being hugged. Even though it's just our own hands on our heart, our body doesn't know that difference. Whether it's a bear or a pillow or a person or just our hands right here. Isn't that awesome? Yeah, but then Greg Braden shared how, again, to entrain our heart and our brain, you take your hands to your heart, and that helps you bring your awareness, your full awareness, into your heart, away from your brain, which wants to figure everything out in all these different ways and, explores the fears and all the different things. You just go drop into your heart wisdom, because there's so much wisdom in our hearts, and you can just drop right in there. Yeah. Okay. And then, like bear, we breathe slowly. We bring our breath way down. So Greg Braden talked about counting to 5 with the in-breath and counting to 5 on the out-breath, just to have those nice slow breaths like bear does in hibernation. All right, so let's do that together. Breathe in for 5. And out. Yeah, and we do that a few times to help us anchor in our hearts and slow down. Slow the mind down. Bring the spirit in. Just be with our hearts. And then what Greg Braden talks about is you come into a focus of one of these 4 things: gratitude, appreciation, care, or compassion. Yeah. Those are all things that bring us into our hearts. So let's just do that for a moment. Let's bring ourselves into care. Who and what do you care about? I care about you, friend. Let's hold care. Let's think of compassion. Compassion in action. What can we do for ourselves to be compassion in action? What can we do for others to be compassion in action? I think of the monks who are doing the peace walk across the nation, and so much compassion they embody. And as they walk their prayer, they are bringing compassion and care to others. Yeah. Let's hold them or anything else you want in compassion. Yes, and as those monks do their peace walk and people greet them, they are met with such awe and awareness and wonder that is appreciation. When we see something beautiful in nature or in human nature, there's this deep appreciation that can happen. Let's hold that vibration, the vibration of appreciation. Yes, and similar is gratitude. Just to be so grateful. So grateful for the monks. So grateful for the bears. So grateful for self-care. Who and what are you grateful for? I'm grateful for you, friend. Let's hold gratitude for a moment. Yes, it is so good to hold gratitude, appreciation, compassion, care. And again, what Greg Braden says is that you can just hold one of those as you are anchored in your heart through touching your heart and slowing your breath. And that is something we can do anytime, anywhere, especially when things feel stressful, in traffic. Even if you're just sitting in a meeting or, whatever, it's just casual. Hands over heart. Yes, it is wonderful to be able to care for ourselves. And as we hold these higher vibrations, we do help impact our nation, this world, humanity. The more and more that we can hold the vibration of appreciation, the vibration of compassion, the vibration of care and love, the more we can help right the ship of the chaos that is happening for humanity right now. That we can come into our heart wisdom. We can come into knowing ourselves as the beautiful, beautiful creations of love we truly be. Yay. So thank you, Greg Braden and Heart Math and all the people who study these things. And thank you to our wondrous bodies, the way they're made. And thank you to Hugs, and thank you to Bear. Thank you, Bear, for coming out of your lair with such care to help us be more aware. We are messy humans, but we are divine beings. And the more we can shine our divine design as we align with things that are kind, we can grow into more beauty and goodness. We are goodness. We are. Yes, friends, hands over heart. Whatever we are experiencing in our monkey mind or in our emotional turbulence, we can always take a breath and recenter into our hearts. We can use our hands to give ourselves a bear hug. Yay! So, I just want you to know how grateful I am always when you spend a moment here with me in the Soul Playhouse. I want you to know I care about you. I want you to know I love you. I want you to know how important it is that you take this time to nurture yourself, mind, body, and spirit. And as each of us gives the time and energy to our own hearts, give ourselves those bear hugs, we are able to bring more love into this world. We are able to bring more compassion in action into this world. As we practice compassion in action for ourselves, as we give ourselves the bear hugs, we are able to raise the vibration. And as we align with the shine of our divine design in that higher vibration, it will impact peace within our nation, within this world, and in all hearts of humanity. So we send all hurting hearts a hug now. I send you a hug now. I do indeed care about you. I love you. I'm grateful for you. And I truly appreciate your time and energy in being here with me in this moment, in this right now moment. Thank you, friend. Namaste.
Knock, knock. Who's there? You. You who? You who? You who? The essence of your soul is calling.